Transylvanian dance started in 2018 with an organization similar to Curva Minore in Western Transylvania in Timișoara, Romania, not far from where Bela Bartok was born. And they asked us to look at the collection that Bela Bartok did in Transylvania at the beginning of 20th century and see what we can do with it from a standpoint of improvising and using the jazz vernacular. So that's how we started in 2018, and we invited the great John Sermon from England to come to be part of the project, and we had 10 days going to the collection of Bela Bartok, which is over 3,600 songs. We realized how extraordinary it is. So working as a duo with these folk songs from Transylvania opened a new road for us, a new vista. Then in 2023, we did another residency, and we invited John Sermon back, and we invited the great New York bass player Brad Jones. Something very strange and deep happened. We were changing the songs. Even though we were playing the same book, we were changing drastically the music, or the music was changing us drastically. So that's the story from my standpoint. Of course, for me, it was a personal one because I'm originally from Transylvania, and it was such a joy to be able to investigate the folk music of the place where I grew up. I did not know these songs. Folk music changes constantly because it's the nature of folk music to absorb everything and change all the time. It's not like a Mozart concerto, which is on paper, and we will play it in 1,000 years from the score. So it's been a deeply, deeply rewarding experience to do it.
As a student of classical music, of course I knew Bartok, but I had no idea the amount of work he put into these transcriptions and these recordings. So for me it was just a wonderful discovery to be able to look through these pages and pages and pages of these different melodies and hear how they influenced his compositional work. And then in turn it influenced me, the way I approached it. So it's been a really fascinating journey. My father, who was first born in New York, of the family, knew many of these songs, and then also because New York was a melting pot, he, played weddings and things, so he had to learn all of a sudden like a Greek doina, or this kind of tarantella, or this dance from here, or Sephardic music. So he knew all this kind of different folk musics so when I heard this Transylvanian folk music, it's unique, but there's also a connection to a lot of the different musics that I had heard growing up. So it's just, it's fascinating that we were looking through some music and one village to the next village could be completely different, yet at the same time, one village and Korean folk music can sound similar at the same time. It's quite baffling, but there's a humanity to all these folk musics, and I think that's what really connects them. And then we as humanity have these complex feelings, and the way we express them, whether it's joy or sorrow or vanity or whatever it is, they all are expressed through these melodies.
I think improvisation is a human trait. We humans improvise to survive. And then if you think of jazz, and then if you think of folk music, improvisation is present in both of them. You will never hear a singer, a peasant, or somebody singing the same way that tune. It's different, they improvise. It's making music in the end. There's no difference between composition and improvisation. You just make music in the moment.